Hi guys, welcome to my official apartment tour. Come in. We are a no shoes household. This is an important fact. So we live in a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom apartment and we have 2 other roommates, Talia and I, and a couple. This is us here. Bit of a family portrait moment. Very cute. We actually always say that this is like the nicest photo that any of us have ever taken because we're all smiling and no one has their eyes closed. It is not our bathroom. This is our roommate's bathroom and very clean, very nice. They're away at the moment, so cute. And then we do have a lot of shoes. Even though we have a lot of storage, everyone, I don't know why, we have so many shoes. But follow me down this way. We have a lot of storage. I feel like that's the one good thing about FIDA is you will get more for like your money. We have like 2 big closets and they're just like packed to the brim full of, don't even look at that, random shit. And then first bedroom we have is Talia's room. She's currently working from home. Rooms. Photos on the wall of us and our friends. Very cute. Super cute. And then Talia does have an ensuite. The luxury. When we first moved to the city, we were sharing a bed. So like this is like really a big upgrade for us. This is her, and she has like a, what's it called? Bath. Is it what's called? Bath shower?
I think so.
Tub shower, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, very fortunate to have our own bathroom. We are used to sharing bathrooms though, so you know, that's probably going to be us in our next apartment. Okay, so then this is clutch. Washer dryer in unit. This is really a lifesaver, especially because there's 4 of us in the house. So I feel like there's never a day where there's not like washing on between the 4 of us, and because we all work out a lot as well. I feel like there's a lot of workout clothes that go in there. We popped this mirror here opposite like the living room to make the space just look a lot bigger, and we didn't want to put art there because the space was kind of big. This is Celine and Barney's room here. This actually used to be my old room because we've been in this apartment for 2 years now. So this used to be my room. I used to have my bed that went like this way, and now I have this way. Again, natural lighting, which is really great for New York City apartments. Again, heaps of storage. I feel like that is the biggest thing about our apartment is there's lots and lots of storage. Fridge, dishwasher, which is great. Sometimes it breaks, which is annoying, but that's okay. And then, yeah, huge fridge. Again, 4 of us. So this thing is literally never empty, which is great. Dining table. There's a few marks on this dining table actually, but you know, that's a sign of some good feeds. It actually is like an extended table. So this middle bit comes out and then it can like make it smaller so that when we do move apartments, if we don't have like a big space like this, which we probably won't, we will make it like into a smaller dining table. Then we have the living room couch. There was actually meant to be 3 prints, I believe, up here, but we ended up going with 2. And then I would say this is the best thing is the view and the lighting in the living room. We actually used to have a flex room in this space instead of a living room. But yeah, it's really a nice space to kind of like let all of the light in. And yeah, we really like our living room. Just teasing here. We just got this TV from one of our friends who was moving back to Australia. So that's why it's massive. We used to have like quite a small one here, but cute. We can all fit on the couch, all 4 of us, and watch movies and different things like that, which is always nice. And then we have my room. So I am very fortunate enough to be in the master bedroom. This is, I'll show you my bathroom's a little bit messy, what's new, but this is the bathroom. So I have full shower and then my laundry, and sometimes I store stuff in here because there's a bit of room. And I have a skincare, what's it called, thing, but it's really not quite clean, so I'm not gonna show you that. So that's always nice to have that. Have my little drawer here, jewelry. This is also good for storage. I just got this on like Wayfair and it opens and I just like literally shove all my shit in there and then call it a day. And then this is my room. I feel like whenever I tell people that I have a king bed in New York City, they're like, what the fuck? But when I was in the smaller room, I would always say like, what else am I gonna do in my room? Because I didn't work from home at the time. So I would just like come home and sleep. And I was like, yeah, I just want to have a big bed. And if I get a partner, or when I did have a partner, I was like, you know, just have your own space. So I fully work from home. This is my work from home setup and our new desktop that we got the other day. I'm notoriously really messy. So this is actually really clean for me. If you think this is messy, like you've got no idea. But yeah, I get to work from here every single day, which is so nice, and something that we will look at prioritizing in our next apartment. So that is the whole apartment. Let me take you upstairs. So if you want to follow me this way, So there is a yoga studio. I don't think anyone's in there. So I think we can here. And they do like mat Pilates and different things in here on a Thursday, which is really nice. I've actually never used this space before. And then if you turn around, we won't film in there because I think there's people working out, but there is a full gym. And then some people have kids, not me. So there's a playroom here. If you come out here, there's like a full terrace. So this is like the other side of the terrace. And you can like come out here. It's really great in summer because you can like come out here with your friends and essentially just like vibe out. Last area where you can either tan, work out. There's these seats here. It's like good for summer, and then it kind of like laps around. So I'll show you the other side. God, it's really sunny. All right, let me take you to the other side. There's like two, restrooms, all of that stuff. And then this is the lounge. People sometimes work in here, so we might be a little bit quiet. Okay, no one here. So this is the lounge area where you can essentially work. I don't really work too much up here because sometimes people are taking calls and it's like a little bit noisy, but it's good if you, again, want to come up here with like friends, or you have friends that work from home and you can like work together. It's like a little co-working space. We actually love hosting, and I would say in summer, like this is my favorite spot to host because it's huge. You can host like 12 to 15 people here. We had Easter here last year and the views are just so nice. Like I feel like everyone bags FIDO, but really, you get really nice views. And then come out here. This is like a great, if you have a boyfriend, lol, like a great spot to have like wines, and you can bring like wine up here, bring your speaker out here. At nighttime, they have like outdoor speakers. Normally there is music playing, but obviously right now it's like early morning, so there's no one out here. This is probably the best part about the apartment, is that we have a pool, which is pretty crazy in New York City. If you know, you know. You do have to pay to use it though, which is kind of low-key a scam, but it's like $15 for a 3-hour session, and it opens on the start of summer. So it'll be like open in like a couple weeks time, like May 13th. And yeah, you book like a spot and you can like bring your friends. It's just really cool. I think they have like maybe 12 to 20 spots. So it's never like crowded, because I know if you go to other places or other pools in New York, sometimes they can be like very busy and whatnot. So it's really nice to have it up here, and no one ever books it. So last summer we like were up here every single day. It was so good. All right, well, that's the end of the apartment tour. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else. Bye.